What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing today? Like I told you, I wanted to get on here and give my full authentic self of everything I've dealt with, been through, currently going through, things of that nature. So before I get off into this video, make sure you like, share, subscribe. I do greatly appreciate it. If you know someone that's going through this right now, whether they've lost a parent, a child, a sibling, whatever the case may be, please feel free to share this video with them. They may need it, and you may need it. There goes my nose again. Sorry. So, okay, so this video is coping with grief and depression. Like I told you, I went through a lot from my mom, from those dates that I told you, to trying to figure out how to get her buried. And I'm so grateful for those that donated, and some major donations that were right on time to make sure that we can get to the climax of burying her. And now it's that process of being able to get to the point of healing. But I can't even say that I'm going to get to that point of healing, because like I said, right now I am in a place, and I said that in the other videos, I am in a place where I'm fighting to smile. You know what I mean? I'm fighting to have some sort of normalcy in my life, no matter what that looks like. I never thought that I'd be without my mom. I mean, I knew one day it would happen, but she was so young. She was only 55. Like, she took better care of herself than I do. You know what I mean? Like, she ate right. You know, she exercised more than I did. She did the whole tea, like drank a lot of teas, lemon water, things of that nature, took a lot of vitamins, took a lot of her medications, things of that nature. So I don't even see how it happened. That's another story. Today is me wanting to give someone some encouragement in their grief. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel sad. It's, as some people have had to tell me, and I've had to hear it over and over again, I've had to actually admit to myself, it's okay to not be okay. And listen to me now. I am not okay. I'm not. I'd be lying if I said I was. I miss my mom. Like, I miss her being in the house. I miss a phone call. And like I said, I was going to give you all the full, authentic version of me. I want to give all of these emotions, because at some point one day I'm going to rewatch these, and one day they're going to help me again. You know, they're going to help me to help someone else. Grief is hard, no matter what form or shape it's in. Grief is hard, but it's even harder when it's accompanied by depression. It's even harder when it's accompanied by the holidays that are coming around. You know, we're looking at Halloween this month, right? We're in October. Next month we have Thanksgiving, and then after that we're hit with two holidays. We're hit with Christmas, and then we're hit with, I guess that's not really into, it's New Year's Eve going into, so the first part of January. You know what I mean? It's just, these are the harder months for people like me. People that have just lost someone. They're cutting grass. People that have just lost someone. People that are trying to have a new sense of normalcy in their lives. That may not happen. I can tell you firsthand, I know I'm moody. I'm going to shut this door because they're going to get on my nerves. Oh, baby. Move. I'm moody. I don't want to be bothered anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody. I feel like I'm just I'm a recorder over and over again of what I need to say, and what people already know that I'm going through. Why do I need to explain again what I'm going through? I fucking miss my mama. I want to see her. I want to have a hug from her. I want to call her. I want to laugh with her. I want to joke with her. It's hard to not have that anymore when I'm so used to having it. And when I'm still trying to understand and grasp why I don't have her in the first fucking place. Again, grief is hard. And it's not something that you just, oh, get over. Because I've had people tell me that too. Oh, well, you know your mom's in a better place. She loved the Lord, and so you know you'll see her again. Okay, I got all that. I have all of those ideas. I have all of those understandings already. But right now, what I'm seeing is not feeling that way. It's not what I'm feeling is not feeling that way. So I get it. I thank people that say that. I thank them for saying it, but that's not where I'm at. Please stop. That's not where I'm at. Pray for me. Yes, I'll take all the prayers I can get. Definitely will. But that's it. There's nothing else that I can actually do or say or no other way to feel. That's it. Come here. That's it. You know, I have my dog. She's an emotional support dog, but it's been interesting because she's grieving for my mom too. You know, she doesn't understand that these guys came in and took her nana, and she hasn't seen her again in a long time. And I don't know how to explain that to a dog. I don't know how to get a dog to cope with loss. And I damn sure can't get her to cope with something I don't know how to cope with myself. It definitely is hard. It's something you don't prepare for. I couldn't have ever prepared myself for it if I wanted to. And as much praying and playing music as we did in that room, there's nothing that I could have done to make it easier. I hate that my younger sister had to go through a loss like that again. We saw my grandmother when she took her last breath. But to see her sister take her last breath, or not, excuse me, not her sister. Well, we'll get to that too. See her mama take her last breath. So she saw her grandmother and now her mother. And coming up in October, which is the month we're in now, next weekend to be exact, our middle sister will have been gone 10 years. 10. She was killed in 2011 at the age of 17. Shot several times and left for dead. My sister, my younger sister, is now 20. She was getting ready to be 11 at the time of losing her sister. So keep in mind she's 20. So 20 years ago, not 20 years ago, 10 years ago, she went through one of the most drastic deaths in her life to now be accompanied by another one. 10 years later. It's very hard. It's very hard. I can't get her to understand. I know she understands death. I mean, she's old enough to understand. She's very brave. She's a very brave young woman. I give her that. She's very brave, very strong, very quiet. So, it's just hard. It's not something, I mean, coping with grief, you're going to go through emotions. You're going to cry. You're going to have moments where you don't want to be bothering nobody. You want to isolate yourself. You're going to want to do all these things. And it's okay to do those things. If we get to this point where we can stop saying that it's not okay to be a certain way going through something, then we will be fucking fine. All you need to do for someone else is support them. Support them in whatever it is. They're going through something. They just lost someone that they loved very much, someone near and dear to their hearts. You can't tell them that they can't grieve. You can't tell them that they're going to get over it. And you can't tell them that they can't feel what they feel. They're going to cry. They're going to lash out at you. You're their worst enemy right now because you're here and the person that they love and want to be near and want to hear from is not. Yeah, and that's just really what it is. Nobody's going to plainly come out and tell you that, but that's really the truth. It is. I mean, no matter what, because that's part of grief. I've been told numerous times that there's no time limit on grief. So if they're going to be still grieving a year, 2 years, I'm still grieving my sister. And like I told you, that's coming up on 10 years. Some days are worse than others. And it's going to be like that with my mom. Probably worse. The fact that she's gone and she was the one that trying to really... She was the reason why I didn't snap off on a lot of people from the get-go when my sister passed. And now that she's gone, I'm not liable for what I may or may not say. That's all I got. There's a disclosure on my head. It says caution. You can't see it, but it's there. I just want people to understand that it is hard. I want people to understand that. Okay, let's do this. Let's write out our feelings. Get a journal, okay? Get a journal. I'm using this to journal, but I'm also writing. And I have a couple of notebooks that I'm writing random things that I probably need to put them all in one notebook, but I'm writing. That's the point. I'm writing something. So I'm doing that. I'm vlogging what I'm going through to hopefully help someone else, to hopefully give some type of encouragement. And I'm hoping you get something from this. What I want you to get from this is, what I want you to get from this video is that it's okay to grieve. It's okay to be moody. It's okay to not be okay. It's even okay to say that you're not okay. It's okay to bust out crying about something that reminds you of that person. It's okay to cry just because that person entered your mind. It's okay to miss that person. What is not okay is faking it like you are, knowing inside you're breaking, knowing inside you're heartbroken. And that's been my problem. I'm okay 1 minute, and the next minute I can admit that I'm okay. Or, excuse me, I'm okay 1 minute, and the next minute I can admit that I'm not okay. I'm still trying to work like I'm fine. And it kills me when I hear people say, oh, they have COVID, or they have somebody, a loved one that's on a ventilator, and it takes me back to what I'm currently trying to get through. And when I see my mom's name, or anyone with the initials AC, like my mom, like myself, I lose it. Mentally and emotionally, I lose it. So I just wanted to uplift and encourage and let you know that it's okay. And I know, God will restore. I'm fully aware of that. I know He's working on me. He's letting me go through this process. And it's okay to go through that process. It's okay to not be okay. And when we get past this point where we're like, okay, I gotta be strong, I gotta fight it, and that's my problem. That's me. I gotta be strong, I gotta fight it, and try to make it better for everybody else, knowing that inside all my walls have crumbled. It's okay. It is okay to not be okay. And I want you to know that if you need to talk to somebody that can relate to you, somebody that you even just need to maybe have a kind word from. I won't always have the right things to say, or even if you just want to comment, period, I'll definitely take a comment. Constructive comments, I will always try to give, unless you ask me and say, okay, just be raw, because like I told you from jump, that's all I want to do. The raw is going to say, damn it, you're allowed to cry. Stop trying to fake being strong. Stop trying to fake that you're not allowed to break. You're not allowed to have this thought of, oh, I can't do this because they're watching me do this, or I can't feel this way because certain people don't want me to feel this way. No, fuck them. You're going through it. Damn it, go through it, okay? I'm probably going to be like this the next year, 2 years, 3 years. I don't even have a time frame of it. However long the Lord sees fit to keep me here, to do whatever it is that He felt that I still needed to do, and that my mom was done doing. And like I told you before, I'm very proud of my mom. And I know she didn't just give up. She fought like hell. But now I'm trying to learn how to be that fighter too. And fight like hell through this. I'm trying to learn how to fight like hell. So, that is the end of this video. I will take up more of your time. I will try to do another one tonight. If not, then we're going to just shoot for tomorrow. Depending on how I feel. It's going to be a crying type of day. Today, like I told you, marks 2 weeks. 2 weeks is burying her. And I know I'm going to keep probably calculating that, and that's okay. But it is what it is. So, remember, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to grieve. It's all part of coping. I love you all. Peace.